guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited just to sit down and hang out with you guys and just kind of chit chat. So obviously you can tell by the title of this video, this is a tag. It is the 15 random questions tag. The reason I'm doing this over doing like a beauty video is because since I am still new to this whole YouTube realm of life, I really want you guys to get to know me. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit down and tell you my whole life story. Maybe down the line, down the road, I'll do like a draw my life so that you guys can kind of figure out the different details that have helped form me into who I am. So honestly, all I did was use my iPad and I Googled random beauty tags. Now, this isn't necessarily, I would say, like a beauty tag, but it's just 15 random questions. So we're gonna go ahead and just get started. So question number 1, what's a nickname only your family calls you? Way long ago, back in the land before time. No, when I was younger, my entire family called me Nikki since my name is Nicole. There's a lot of people that go by Nikki. And then my dad got remarried when I was like 8 years old and my stepsister's name was Nikki. And so my parents just kind of gave us the chance to go talk it out and figure out who wanted to go by Nikki and who wanted to go by Nicole. Now, my stepsister, I love her to death. She's the sweetest person ever. She still does not remember this conversation, but I remember it so vividly. We sat down in the backyard on our little playground, and I remember her telling me, I'm older, I'm going by Nikki, you are gonna go by Nicole. And I was just like, okay. I didn't want to argue with her. So from that day on, I kind of lost my nickname. I'm not too upset about it now anymore though, because I feel like Nicole suits me a lot better than Nikki does. But I still do have family members that will call me Nikki. My mom calls me Snickerdoodle. My middle name is Elise. And so ever since I can remember, my mom, like kind of just like a cute little nickname, she's always called me Elsie Mae. And then like my dad sometimes will call me Nick Knack. My mom again will call me Nick sometimes. But really everybody calls me Nicole. Like my husband doesn't call me Nikki, my husband calls me Nicole. And so I just feel like that suits me overall. Question number 2. What's a weird habit of yours? Okay, so one weird habit is when I get really nervous, I'll bite the inside of my cheek, kind of like chew on it. I know that sounds like super gross, but it's not like I'm like gnawing through my cheek. I just kind of like chew on the inside. I don't know, it kind of like helps calm me down if I'm really anxious about something. Another thing that I do when I get nervous is I count. So like, for instance, at work, when it gets like super busy and I'm making like a bunch of coffee, I don't know why, but I'll count inside my head like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. And it gets my focus off of getting so overwhelmed with how many people are trying to come get coffee. And I just focus on making it, and it kind of helps like push that out of my mind. But I know you guys probably think I'm a freak now, but really those are the only things that I can think of. My husband could probably tell you other things that I can't think of right now, but I don't think I have a bunch of weird habits. Do you have any weird phobias? I wouldn't say I have any like phobias, but I do. So I don't know, this is like super random to most of you guys probably, but I remember when I was younger, I had like a constant dream, like I'd have it like every couple months, and I can't tell you like exactly what that dream was, but I just remember rocks, and I remember ants, and I remember raccoons. That's all that I remember. I remember there was like lots of weird lighting in my dream, like colors and stuff. And it sounds like if I were to tell somebody that, I was like high on crack or something, they'd be like, what are you talking about? But I don't know why. It's like any point in my life when I feel like I'm not in control and I feel like things are getting really like out of hand. It's A, hard for me to sleep. B, I just kind of like let stress consume me. So it's like my brain's way of sorting things out, and I have that dream. Super, super weird, but when I wake up, I am like I have a phobia of like ants and raccoons. I know, you guys are like, you're so weird. And I told my husband that when we first got married about that dream, and he was like, okay, psycho. But so that's kind of like a little phobia that I have. What What's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? There's not like a specific song, but 3 artists that I listen to, actually 3 artists. If I'm like in a really good mood or I'm trying to like pump myself up, I will listen to anything Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, or Michael Jackson. I don't know why. Those are just like songs that just like pump me up and I just like feel like I can like rule the world. I don't know. I just love them. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest I have 2 biggest pet peeves. When people chew with their mouth open, like I feel like I am an overall very sweet, like loving person. I know that some of my family is watching this right now and they're like, okay, Nicole. But I feel like I am like an overall very nice person and I feel like I accept people for who they are most of the time. I try to. But when I am eating with someone and they are smacking their mouth when they eat, I literally feel like I could jump across the table and strangle them. It just like that noise, like that, or when someone has their drink and they're like, they do that. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, stop it. That is so annoying. And I just feel like it's rude. Like, did your parents not teach you to keep your mouth closed? I just don't understand it. Or if I'm sitting next to somebody and I hear them chewing like that, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Another one is like weird smells. I'm like my sense of smell is very, very strong. So when I smell something weird, I'm just like, what is that? Like something is not right. My husband could definitely vouch for that because if I smell something funny, I will make him look everywhere to see if there is something weird lying around my apartment. So yes, chomping and or smacking your mouth and weird scents. Question number 6. What's one of your nervous habits? A weird habit. Oh, okay. I would say this is the same as the weird habit. A nervous habit is like I go like this. I like chew on the inside of my cheek. And yeah, I say that's the same thing. Number 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? If you're looking at my bed, I sleep to the left, basically just closest to the wall. My husband does not like if I'm like the first person that you see when you open the door. He wants to be like on the outside of the bed because he thinks like there's gonna be like a zombie apocalypse and something's gonna come and grab me and he wants to be there first. I don't know. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't remember my first stuffed animal, but a stuffed animal that I have still to this day that's really important to me is actually a sock monkey. And I've had it way before sock monkeys like became popular. My grandma, her mom so my great grandma made my grandma this sock monkey when she was a little girl. And I remember when I was little, I went over to my great grandma's house and I saw it and it just was always like fascinating to me and I always played with it. And I remember my grandma told me like, hey, that was my toy when I was little. And I just thought that was like the coolest thing, like that there was still something around that was my grandma's. And so she gave it to me. I'll have to see if I can like find it. My husband thinks it's like the nastiest thing on the planet, but I think it's so cute. She has like a little red and white dress on and she has green button eyes. So I named her Pickles. So I have a sock monkey named Pickles. So enough with that. God, my nose has been so stuffy lately. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Oh my gosh, so weird. If I'm getting iced tea or tea in general, because really I will just get like iced coffee or iced tea. I always get a venti iced black tea with 3 pumps of their classic syrup. Normally they put 6, but I like it just like a little bit sweet. And I know I probably shouldn't be ordering from Starbucks since I work at a different coffee stand. I should be supporting them. But it's just like so close to my house and it's just really convenient like when we're going to church or if I'm running errands and stuff. If I get iced coffee, I know this is super weird, but I will get a grande iced white chocolate Americano with a 1/2 inch of cream, but I will get it in a venti cup packed full of ice so that it's like ice cold. I just love when my coffee's ice cold. Whenever I order, they're always like, okay, when secretly in their mind, they're like, you're so annoying. Number 10, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? First of all, I don't feel like I preach anything. Like, I don't preach anything like, you need to do, like, I don't feel like I do that. But one rule that I think is really important that I don't always do is washing my face every night before I go to sleep. And the reason is because I almost always have makeup on, and it is so gross to go to bed with your makeup on. Like, there are so many chemicals and just grossness and oils and dirt that are laying on your face at night, and I should really wash my face. But on another note, I have been getting a lot better at it, and even if I don't completely wash my face, I will still get out of bed and like take a makeup removing wipe and at least wipe off all my makeup. I know I should wash it all off, but at least I'm trying. Number 11. Which way do you face in the shower? Both. I face towards the water when I'm washing my face, and then I face away from the water when I'm like washing my... Doesn't everybody do that? Like, that's weird. Do you have any weird body skills? No. Like, I know people can like... I can't even flare my nostrils, honestly. I can roll my stomach, kind of, but I don't really want to show that on camera. That's kind of embarrassing. What's your favorite comfort food that is bad, but you still love to eat it anyway? I wouldn't say it's bad. My favorite comfort foods are spaghetti. It doesn't have to be spaghetti and meatballs, just spaghetti. Lasagna, because my mom makes like the best lasagna. Chicken Caesar salads, because my dad like made that all my life. All the time. Like, we always had chicken Caesar salad. And then the last one I would say is like macaroni, which I would say none of those are like great for you, but it's not like I love like pork rinds or anything. Like, I don't know, just like food that my parents made a lot when I was younger. Those are the foods that I gravitate towards when I don't feel good or I'm sad or something. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you say? There's probably a couple. One that I say is shut up. Like, it's okay. I do tell people to shut up, which I probably shouldn't. But like when someone's lying, I'm like, shut up. I say like a lot, which I should stop. So yeah, I would say shut up and like. Number 15, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? Okay, so this is kind of funny. Before I got married, I would always tell myself or like think to myself, like, when I get married, like, I'm always going to make sure my teeth are brushed and my face is always washed and I'm always moisturized and I'm always wearing like cute little dainty PJs. No, not at all. That could not be further from the truth. My husband always makes fun of me because typically I always have my hair up like in a big top knot or something, or like in a big messy bun. And so when I take my hair out at night, because I don't like to sleep with my hair up, it's just like there's been so much hairspray and like dry shampoo and back combing going on that I literally look like a lion. Like, I have so much hair going everywhere, and I always feel bad because I'm like, ew, this is like the least sexy I could ever look. And then I don't like PJs that are like very like constricting on my body. So I usually honestly will wear like one of his like really big oversized like really soft t-shirts and just like a pair of like sweats. My husband has the most comfortable Lululemon sweats, and so I usually just throw those on and like really fuzzy socks. So I am like the most unattractive person when I sleep. It's so gross. But yes, I hope you guys like that. You probably think that I am so weird now. You learned about my nervous habits, my comfort foods, my biggest pet peeves, which if I have ever been around you and you chomp your food or smack your mouth when you eat, know that I have secretly thought about hitting you, but I still love you from the bottom of my heart. So I did want to just briefly talk about my necklace. I don't know if any of you guys noticed it because I did just feature it on a blog post. But I was actually contacted by a company called the Sassy Magnolia, and they sent me this necklace. I don't know if you can like really see it or not, but it is just like a turquoisey monogram necklace. Now, ever since I got married, I have been like dying, literally so wanting a monogram necklace. So I was super, super excited when they did contact me. So if you like this, go to thesassymagnolia.com or go to their Instagram. I will have all of their information listed below, and you can actually customize and create your own monogram necklace, which is so exciting. So anyway, just look in the description box and I'll have all of their information kind of listed for you, as well as different places on the internet to find me. If you guys want to kind of learn more about me, look at my blog, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. But until next time, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that you guys feel more fabulous than you did before watching my video, and I hope that you are leaving with a smile on your face. Okay, bye guys.